not a singing low Tuesdays, but don't worry, we're still gonna have that going on. For today, guys, it's going to be about my hair, right? So I've doing the whole natural thing for the beginning of 2020, wearing my hair more, and I'm feeling a different color. I'm just feeling that it's time to make a nice change, to update the color, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna be doing it here at home, dyeing my hair. So let's see how this goes. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask your questions below in the comment box. And guys, once again, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know what rock you've been under, but you need to go ahead and click the button and subscribe. I went and I did a run to Sally's, right? Just a random run. And you guys don't know this, but your girl used to be a blonde. Super happy that I did that, you know, that I did the blonde hair before it became like, I just really found out that red is your color for these eyes, right? Makes your eyes pop. So when I thought about the color red for 2020, I said, why not, right? It's 2020, we on fire, let's get it. So guys, the color is red. So all of you guys who may be thinking about doing it at your house, I mean, I don't know, you know, you could do either or, but for me, I didn't mind going to a hairstylist, but I was looking up these prices lately and it's crazy. I've been natural for a minute. I've been natural for a while, probably. I cut all of my hair off like a couple of years ago, and when I grew it back out, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna grow it back out natural. I'm not gonna put another perm into it. So when I was growing my hair out, to be honest with you, I was like, oh, my hair's so cute and curly, I'm just gonna keep it. So I don't know, it's probably been like 8-7 years of me being natural. But in between that, because like I said, I was in and out of the hair salons, I had a couple of different, let's just say, I don't want to sound bad to any of the hairstylists that might be watching, but it was crucial times. Let's just say that it was crucial times. Hair wasn't looking right. Cheese is not for curly hair at all. So you know, that could be a whole nother video for another day. That's not for today, but long story short, your girl came a long way, and so I'm so happy. So now I like to do things more on my own at home, just to make sure that I'm going to cut out the middleman of messing up my curly locks, because it took me a while to get here. Not a while, but you know, I had to cut my hair off, grow it back out, cut it off, grow it back out. I feel like a champion because my hair right now, I'm happy with the length and I'm still growing it, but you know, we in this together. We gonna get through it together. You need tips, guys? Ask me. Red. And you know, when Keisha Cole came out and she had that red hair, but it was like kind of orange looking, like copper, I was like, ooh, I love that. Like I always wanted that hair color. But for today, because right, I'm still in the world of being a professional, right? Can't be going all crazy with the red or that copper look. I decided just to mix the two. So copper red again and intense red, which was more like a darker color. And Sally's, where they have the sample of what it looks like on your hair. Developer, so you can definitely see this. Oh, that's perfect. 30, right? Because virgin hair, right? Yeah, it's not blonde yet. It's like a brown, dark brown, right? So we're gonna see how this goes. So I hope that we get, well, I achieved the look that I'm going for. Has gotten thicker with some new products that I've been using, so that's great because my hair was really thin. So and that's just my natural texture. It's not a problem, but you know, you want like nice, luscious, fluffy curls or like nice, thick hair when you straighten it. So yeah, this is it, guys, just so you can see. And we're gonna start parting it and dyeing it. All right, guys, so you can already see that I've started to part my hair off into fours. Right, and so this is the last one. So I just wanted to let you see that it's good to part it in fours. You're gonna wanna comb the hair through. Then you're gonna wanna kinda twist it like a bantu knot. And then you just have like your little clamper and you'll just clamp it there, okay? Start from like about an inch and a half off of the root, like not completely at the root, but just from here and all the way down the strand. When you're done with all four, you're gonna go back you know, unravel the hair in the sections that you already have them in, 4 sections. And you're gonna wanna just apply that hair color to the roots of the hair. And then after you apply it to the roots, then, you know, you're good. After you've applied it to the roots, to all 4, just go ahead and put it back up. And now remember that this dye has probably been in your hair now for about 10 minutes. So I would say leave it in for another 10 minutes. I wouldn't say more than that because we love our hair. We want to come back to hair on our head. We don't want to dye the hair and come back and be like, where'd you go? So if I were you, I would just leave it on for about 10 minutes max. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys, and then I'll show you what it looks like while the dye is, you know, like taking its time and marinating. And then just make sure that you have a shower cap so that you can keep off any of the chemicals off of you. As you can see, I also have on these gloves, so make sure that you have on, right, like nice gloves, latex gloves, just to go ahead and protect you again. And yeah, so let's see, guys. I'm excited to see how the spread's gonna come out. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, so you can see I got my clips, my scrunchies, my comb, HiColor Intense Red, and HiColor Copper Red, all right? And your 30 developer, your brush, and your bowl. Go ahead and put those 2 colors in a bowl or whatever color you have with your 30 developer and start mixing it, all right? So now when you're mixing, just continue to mix. Make sure that your developer is getting in there nicely with the dye. And you just basically want to make sure that you have a nice smooth consistency. It should be liquidy. It should not be stiff. So as you can see coming up, mine was a little thick, so I did have to go ahead and add some more 30 developer. And guys, I did not measure it, but don't worry, you are completely fine. Add the developer to it and go off of what you see. You just need to continue to mix where it's a nice loose mixture, and just make sure that you stir it up so it's smooth. And I'm super hyped because we're doing a great way of changing our color without having to use any bleach. So as long as your mixture is smooth, you all good. So far, you could see that this red is taking very well. Definitely, it's doing a good job of, you know, turning my hair into this. Go ahead and start from like an inch off of the root and go all the way to the end. Why we leave the root for last is because it's so close to our scalp that I don't know if you've dyed your hair before, but usually at the scalp, it's like the quickest to change colors. It's the quickest to actually, you know, your hair will just change like drastically. So you want to go ahead and start at the ends because it's usually harder. It's farther away from your scalp, so it's not going to get all that heat. But by the time you make it to the roots, your hair should pretty, you know, guys, I'm going to wash it out. We're going to see how it looks. So I'm excited. All right, guys, so I'm super excited with this look. Your girl is fresh out of the shower, and you don't have to worry. Yes, I have on a tube top. But what I love so much about this color is I was able to achieve it with the intense red and that copper red mixture. So guys, look at this. You could see from the roots to the ends that the color is red, and it's the perfect color for me because it is not too bright, but yet it is still vibrant. I'm loving this hair color. I was able to achieve it, guys, again, without any bleach, no bleach. So I'm just in love. Also want to let you know I did not use any Vaseline around the temples of my head or my forehead, but feel free to go ahead and do that. And if you can see here, guys, the shrinkage is real. Super, super real. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. You are seeing pictures of what my hair looks like after the color, and I'm happy that I'm uploading this video now because 3 weeks post dyeing my hair, I did experience breakage to the front of my hair on the left side, but I probably had a bad tube. Okay, love and light.